So Mr. Franco told us that he has to go to a series of conferences. And basically, instead of giving us busy work or making us do some lengthy project, he's going to end up combining our two classes together.
Mr. Franco's away. Mr. Hay is going to be the teacher that takes over for him for the time being. We're going to have to be up in his classroom, and we're going to have to deal with some new kids that he's got in his room, too.
They're an interesting bunch, to put it lightly. There's Andy Sales. He's kind of laid back and doesn't really put up with anyone's crap. His friend Mike is always up to getting himself in trouble. And there's also Juliana Buckman and Timmy, and they seem pretty okay. They seem like they're good friends. Good people, too. Tim's kind of quiet, though.
And don't forget Lauren Pachano. She's good at art, and she's been really, really nice to everyone.
And Cameron.
Kind of quiet. He just kind of goes with the flow. There's also Matt Delmar. He's pretty funny, and he's good friends with Colin Phipps, who's kind of
dumb, to put it lightly.
Oh, and there's Tommy, and he's really close with Olivia. It's kind of weird.
I usually start off the day by having the students work on this little thing. It's basically called a bell ringer. And the goal is to take 5 minutes and have them write a story. I call it Set the Scene, because the setting is all the students are given here. I write a few sentences and they can work it out from there. What happens next? I don't care. It's your story. But it really gets the kids ready for the day and it gets them thinking. And with this merge between the two classes, it's exactly what we need, is to be strict and focusing them on developing in the learning environment and becoming comfortable with tasks.
Okay, guys, there's the bell ringer. What'd you guys come up with? Anybody want to share theirs? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Tim, what do you got?
My story takes place in a town called Blackridge.
Can you guys even hear him?
No.
Up a little bit, please. Thanks.
My story is located in a town called Blackridge. Blackridge is a very nice place, but supplies the town needs, like its medicine, food, and water, and is slowly starting to disappear without a trace. The local shopkeeper, Melinda Grayson, goes to see the town's detective, Mr. Rothlow, and have him look into the matter. Come to find out, Melinda was behind it. She wanted to lure her, the only person who could stop her, into her trap, so she couldn't be caught, sending him to the town's old ruins and attacking.
Nice. Interesting. Anybody else? Angela, what do you got?
So, in my version, I had the townspeople find a wounded horse, and they brought it to nurse it back, and they couldn't quite make it come back, so they just shot it.
Well, that's interesting, I guess. Colin, what do you got?
Well, in my story, the town of Blackridge just got attacked by a very powerful group of thieves, and now they're being attacked by dragons.
So we have this thing in our class where Colin, whenever we have some kind of prompt or we have something to write about, anytime that we do, he always finds some way to turn the topic around and start talking or writing about dragons for some reason. No one really knows why. He just does that, and it's like a tradition in our class now that he just does that like every time.
Well, that's okay, Colin.
These dragons are like huge, like really, really big.
That's what she said.
Like, you know my dog, the big one, like 4 times her size, like, yeah, that size.
You know else is 4 times her size? Guys, settle down.
And with back flaps.
With what?
You know, those flaps with skins on their backs.
You mean wings?
No, you moron, back flaps.
Oh, God. All right, Colin, that's good. John, RSH. What?
So 3 years ago, when we had Mr. Hay for the first time, me and John decided that we really wanted to prank him, make him know us. And, we really decided we wanted to go all out with this one. So, we did kind of a big. I mean, it wasn't that big. I mean,
They put up a photo of a naked woman.
yeah. Well, long story short, he didn't laugh. He didn't think it was funny at all, actually, and John took the blame, and that's why Mr. Hay hates him. Yeah.
Alright, anyways, the dragons, they're breathing fire and they're really strong.
All right, I think that's enough. Thanks. It was a good story, though. I'm enjoying it so far. Andy, what about you? What you got?
No.
It's not a question, Andy. I'd like you to share with the class.
No.
Okay. Andy, could you please put the crossword away for a second? We need to have a discussion here.
I said no.
Class, if everybody could just go to the back room and leave me and Mr. Sales for a minute, please. Yes, sir.
What do you want us to work on?
Whatever you would like. Maybe more about dragons would be great.
Nice!
Okay.
When's Mr. Franco coming back?
He never said.
Oh my god, he really needs to come back. He needs to come back, as soon as possible.
He'll come back soon. And then what? Do we just go back down there instead of up here? And what about the others? I don't know. It's not the same without him here. It's different, you know?
Yeah, he needs to come back, it's absolutely different.
Honestly, I'm more worried about Andy and Mr. Hay. No one's ever thought about stepping on a line, at least that I know of. Hey, Matt, what are they saying in there?
It's quiet, so I guess nothing.
Oh, all right then.
What's that? Snake, only the greatest FPS ever. You know, first-person Snake.
Why don't you play him, Jake? Seems pretty good.
I got work to do.
You just don't want to lose.
Matt, what do we have at the door? Still nothing.
Oh my god, Matt, just go sit down. Clearly something's going on in there. Colin, go listen in the door, will you?
No.
Come on, just go do it.
No, I don't want to. You guys are meanies and jerks and you didn't like my story about the dragons.
Will you quit being a baby and just do it?
I said no.
Colin, seriously, all you have to do is go listen to the conversation. How hard is that?
This is coming from the guy who had to pretend like he's not dating Olivia for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't for very long. Him and I were dating. We talked, and after today, we just talked about it and both mutually agreed that we should break up. So, yeah, there's that.
Andy, when I ask you to share with the class, I need you to share with the class. I need you to do what I told you.
How many times do I have to repeat myself before you finally get it? God damn it.
Andy, I know what it was like to be frustrated in school, but you have to treat me with respect.
Why does this even matter?
Because I'm your teacher. And like it or not, there's just things that are going to have to be done around here. You have to follow some of the rules.
Why didn't you send me out if John got sent out?
Well, John has a history. You know, he and I have a history, and he's done stupid things before. This is your first time, and I'm really hoping that through this discussion we can make it your last. Okay, so just go get a drink, settle down. I'll bring John back from RSH, and we'll hopefully move along with class. Okay, thank you.
Come on, Matt, come on, Delmar! Come on, Matt! Come on, Delmar! Let's go! Come on, Delmar. Jake, suck. Come on, Delmar, come on! Come on, Delmar! Come on, Delmar, come on, Delmar!